Hey guys! What's up? Alpha Lion Simba here, and welcome to another episode of Awesome Antarctic Animals. Well, it's time once again to talk about penguins, and this happens to be the one that in most penguin movies gets the comic relief part because of their funny eyebrows. And that is the Rockhopper penguin. So, let's hop to it. A fully grown Rockhopper penguin weighs 4 to 11 pounds, although the maximum weight is attained prior to molting, and they are 22 to 25 inches long. Their large yellow feathers on the tops of their heads are used to help distinguish themselves from other penguin species, and nesting birds may also use them to attract a mate. The Rockhopper penguin gets its name from the fact that it gets around in the rookery via hopping from rock to rock. The Rockhopper has a covering of short, stiff, lance-shaped feathers, and each quill has an additional row of downy filaments that create a dense warming layer beneath the sleek, waterproof exterior. And to compensate for heat loss in their feet, the Rockhopper penguin has a circulatory system that allows the temperature in its feet to drop to 42 to 48 degrees Fahrenheit, while its core temperature remains at 102 degrees Fahrenheit. From May to October, the Rockhopper penguin is at sea, several hundred miles from its habitual nesting sites. It feeds in flocks that may contain 10 to 150 individuals. Between October and November, the bird is at its crowded nesting site. Once its chicks are fledged, it goes to sea for 1 to 2 months before returning to land to molt. When renewing its plumage, the Rockhopper must remain on land. For a month, it is unable to feed and may lose almost half its body weight. As is the case with all other penguins, the Rockhopper eats krill and other crustaceans, squid, and fish. It makes dives that may exceed 300 feet. When the penguin finds a shoal of fish or a swarm of crustaceans, it uses its high speed to chase down a meal. Relying on sunlight to illuminate the prey, the Rockhopper feeds during daylight hours. Its deepest dives are made around midday. The male penguin is slightly larger and heavier than his mate. This enables each gender to feed on a different stock of prey, reducing direct competition. Again, as is the case with all penguins, the Rockhopper penguin breeds in colonies containing hundreds of thousands of pairs. The mating season lasts mainly from November to March, in which the male will form a courtship display. The courting male swings and bobs his plumed head, and each pair defends its nest site with determination, engaging in bill jousts with neighbors. Mated pairs are usually faithful and may return to the same nest site year after year. Rockhoppers usually make their nests on the ground amid tall tussock grasses. Female rockhoppers usually lay 2 eggs per brood, although usually only one survives, and the eggs hatch after an incubation period of 28 to 38 days. Once hatched, all the chicks huddle closely together for warmth and for security against skuas. And again, as is the case with all penguins, both parents work together to raise the chicks. While one parent stays behind to guard the nest, the other will go out searching for food. At first, the chicks are covered with downy feathers, but the juvenile reaches full size just prior to its molt into the adult plumage. At this stage, it may weigh more than its parents. Every ounce is an advantage in its first winter. Rockhopper penguins reach maturity at 4 years old, and they can live to be 10 to 15 years old. The Rockhopper penguin is currently listed as vulnerable on the IUCN Red List. It's threatened by climate change, as well as oil pollution and overfishing of its prey. Nonetheless, there are 1.5 million Rockhopper penguins living in the wild. Well, that was it. My awesome Antarctic animals episode on the Rockhopper penguin. Thanks for watching. Hope you liked it. If you liked the video, give it a thumbs up. Leave requests in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. Alpha Lion Simba,